welcome to part 2 of our Big Brother Canada cast assessment.
Of season 5. Yes. So many numbers.
Yes. Ooh. Today we have 4 more returning players and 4 newbies to talk about.
Let's get right to it.
We got a complete cast now. It's so exciting.
16. All right, so first is Ika Wong. Remember her?
I do. How could you
Shred
forget?
those letters, girl.
Honey, you can go. I love Ika.
She's 32. She's a financial service manager from Toronto, Ontario.
Yeah.
She is sassy AF.
She is. I'm so excited that she's back, though, because she left really early on season 2. She was like the 4th one out or something. So it's going to be awesome to see her play again. She seemed a lot more subdued in her interviews this time around. Yeah. So I think she's going in with a mindset like, whoa, I really need to like fly under the radar a little bit, try to make some friends here.
Let's just throw this out here for everybody pretty much of today and yesterday was like, I don't want to be the first one out. God, please, no.
I think there's way more pressure on the vets, though, because they don't want to, like, go in there and be like, wow, I suck.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's a lot riding on this for them.
All right, well, she wanted Kenny in there. That would be, like, her dream.
They didn't get along when they were on together, but now that they're out of the house, they're, like, really good friends.
That's cool.
And she's also pretty good friends with Netta, I think. Yes. So it'll be interesting to see if they work together or not.
She would still shred those letters today.
Good.
I don't
Good
blame
answer.
You. She wants to know what winning feels like. She was the 4th one out in her season.
Yeah.
And that sucks. You don't get to experience the fullness of a full season, which there's so many delights along the way.
And terrors.
Yeah. If she could channel someone, she would channel Jillian.
I don't see Ika's game really lining up with Jillian's game, though. Like, I feel like they would have very different strategies. I mean, it's good that she's going in there with that, like, winner mindset, but I don't think that they would play the same type of game, you know?
No. She'd like to go to the future to make sure she's rich.
Okay.
That's a great goal. You just got to visualize your goals.
Manifest.
You know? Exactly.
She's going in this time. She's realizing...
She's a little humbler.
I am going to have to kick some... Not kick, but, well, both. Kick and kiss some ass.
Yeah. And she's basically going with the flexibility strategy, no set strategy going in. She's going to keep her head on a swivel and see what happens.
I'm excited that she's coming back. I feel like she
Ika.
learned a lot from her first time on. I'm just not sure if, like, she's going to be able to control...
her personality?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, she's going in with a good mindset, but I don't know if she's going to be able to follow through on it. I hope so, because I want to see her stay around for a long time.
It's like going on a diet, and then they put those Oreos in front of you, and it's like, well, I know I shouldn't eat these, but I'm going to!
All right. Well, next up, we have Dallas. He's fresh off of last season.
25 years old, lobster fisherman and welder from St. John, New Brunswick.
Lots of changes from last spring.
His girlfriend left him. And he lost his job.
Oh, but he got a new job, and he got a puppy, so...
That's just as good.
Yeah.
Actually, that's even better.
It might be, yeah.
You know? But the thing is, his puppy's like 13 weeks old, and he's got to go and leave it now. He's not even going to know when he gets home.
All right. Well, Dallas is saying he also learned a lot from his last time playing. A big key point he kept talking about was how he was, like, really gullible last season and really willing to trust people. And he said he's not going to do that anymore. But
he'd also
I think he is.
Advice from Levita.
Levita's great. And she knows a lot about strategy.
Very good, though.
Yeah. He was like, oh, she's great at competitions, but her social game, Yeah. But, like, wouldn't you be asking for advice about...
Social
game. She is a good person, though, for, like, coaching. Remember when she was in that room with Kelsey and she, like, totally turned her into a player?
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, back to Dallas.
He wants to win his first HOH. He's never won one when he was on the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And
he might pull that gummy bear trick that got the best of him.
The reason why he wanted to be on the show in his first season was that he saw Kevin Martin on, and he idolized him.
Oh, boy.
And Kevin Martin's on.
Oh, boy.
Are they going to bromance?
I don't know. I think they would want to work together. Well, I don't know if Kevin would want to work with him, but we'll see.
Well, he wouldn't mind going back to the past and correcting a few mistakes. Who wouldn't, right?
Yeah.
He's, like we said, he's gonna try and not be gullible.
I don't know. I see him being very quick to trust people again.
Well, For your information, he doesn't like cockies or phonies.
Okay.
All right, everybody's favorite, Cindy with an S.
Cindy with an S is back. Oh, snap.
She's a 27-year-old beauty queen from Toronto.
She's still doing pageants. She's also now a dancer for a minor league NBA team.
Hey, that's cool.
Yeah.
She
got a cute little haircut, too.
Yes, I love her hair. I like it way better than her original hair.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to make herself a target right off the bat.
Good plan, because
That's a very good plan.
she is a very big personality going into this house. She knows a lot about the game. I'm a little bit worried that she's the type to start playing really quickly, like too much too soon. So I hope she learned from last time. She's going to kind of back off a little bit.
She wants to experience being there as long as possible. She wasn't there. Well, she fought her way back into the house.
Yeah, she came back into the house, but still, she wasn't around for very long after that.
She just wants a massage. She doesn't want any of the...
When they asked about the rewards, like the luxury rewards, she was just like, I don't need any of that. I don't know, Cindy. You did get evicted last time and brought back in.
Yeah. She'd play like Jillian, another person who's channeling Jillian.
See, I see her game lining up a little bit more with how Jillian played.
Yeah. She wants to stay in the present. She ain't going anywhere. She just wants to experience what's going on right now. She doesn't want to change anything.
Yeah.
Because that's what got her here.
And she's been putting a lot of prep into this. She's been watching past seasons again. She's feeling prepared.
Yeah. And her strategy...
What was that? Yeah.
You know, you can only learn so much from past seasons because it's like the perfect storm when you get in there. There's never going to be another season like the season that you're on.
Yeah, but I think it is good to have knowledge of the game.
Of the game. Yeah. I mean, there's only so much you could take away from watching.
I think you can take a lot away. But anyway, that's a whole different video. Whole different discussion.
Her main strategy is to make everyone feel like they are an asset to her game and to make them feel like she's an asset to their game.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's good because then, you know, it's mutual.
Last up for the returning players, we've got Cass from last season.
So young.
Snap.
Marketing manager from Winnipeg.
Yeah, but she said she's got a big girl job now. She's got a boyfriend back home.
Yeah.
But, you know, all these different things. She's ready to play the same game.
I've got a lot of problems with Cass.
Why?
Why? You know how Netta was like, I want to prove myself without John?
Yeah.
That I could see, because Netta was really pulling some strings, making things happen. Cassandra was paired up with Tim in her season, and Tim totally was the puppet master of Cassandra. She might have made some moves, but it was definitely Tim with his hand up there.
Ew! Who'd you do that?
The moves.
At the same time, though, I think Cassandra learned a lot from Tim about playing this game. And I think she's going to take away a lot of stuff from that.
She learned a lot, but will she know when to implement what?
That's the thing. Yeah. I think that Tim really reined her in a lot last season.
Yeah.
And I don't know if she's going to do so great without him there telling her, like, maybe you shouldn't tell everyone you hate them. And
yeah.
I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how she does, though. She's another strong competitor.
She is a phenomenal flipper. Mm-hmm. She can say what needs to be said.
She's really good at manipulating people.
Yes. Yes. Very good.
She's a sneaky.
She'd also like to win some comps this season.
That would be great, because that was definitely a weakness for her game last season. If she could win some competitions, she would really be a force to be reckoned with.
Surprise, surprise. She'd like to be more like Tim.
Yeah, I see her stirring up a lot of drama in the house this season. I'm excited about it.
I'm not exactly thrilled that she'd use her future trip to just learn all the dirty gossip.
Why? That's awesome.
No.
Why not?
I don't know. Yeah, she really should just win some comps. And I think it's funny that she said in one of her interviews that she dislikes people like her. Liars that won't own up to their lies.
I think she was giving like a two-part answer with that. Okay. She doesn't want other people who are going to be using her strategy, which is like basically lie to everyone.
Yeah.
And then she doesn't like people who do lie and don't own up to it.
Okay.
I get that.
She's scared of returning house guest. Because at this point
get ready.
in the interview, she didn't know whether it was just her.
They have to know that there's going to be other vets playing.
I guess, but that makes me think, is there some drama in the wings? Is there some sort of a thing going on between her and former house guests?
Could be, I don't know.
When you're stuck in a house for, 100 days?
No, I think Canada is more like 75-ish.
75? That could be very volatile.
Well, that being said, I am so excited for the crop of, specifically the women returning players.
There's a lot of strong women.
A lot of really strong women. And the guys coming back, I'm pretty much like, okay. I mean, there's some good ones in there, but some are a little bit on the weaker side. But it really does seem like...
this is set up for a women's season, I'm hoping.
We'll see. All right, so let's talk about the 4 newbies that we met this
morning.
All right.
Well, Dimitri... Giannitsos.
Dimitri, he's 25. He's an oil field tech from Alberta.
Yep, and
this guy, not my kind of player.
He wants to align with the strong males, or if there aren't any strong males because women don't count, he just wants to lay low and throw a few comps.
Okay.
He's in the He-Man Woman Haters Club. There seems to be quite a few He-Man woman haters.
I feel like there's at least 3 like really muscle guys like growing out, and they're gonna be all together, and it's gonna be like. Ugh.
Yeah, it's gonna be the boys' club up in there.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. He's
worried the first few days are gonna be rough because he doesn't want to feel like everyone's eyes are on him.
Chill, dude. There's 15 other people.
He wants all the perks. And he liked him from last season, and he kind of likes golf, and
he really likes golf. Okay, if he could turn back time, he would try to pursue golf.
'Cause it seemed like from his interview that he was kind of a F-boy in high school, and he kind of didn't realize his golf dream.
Yeah,
so.
I don't know. I feel like this guy is looking for a hookup. He's talking about how he's going to be embarrassed when his parents see him doing stuff with girls in the house.
Acting like a dick. Dad gets it, but Mom might not.
His words. But anyway, I feel like he's not really here to play the game.
He's not good at puzzles either.
All right.
His strategy is to make an alliance.
Okay. Good first step, and then what? I don't know.
Then have a showmance because they're bad, but he just can't help his 2 brains because only one's thinking.
Okay. I mean, I don't want to judge too quickly, but this is just like the vibe that I'm getting. I don't know.
I'm not for this.
All right. You never know. Sometimes people totally suck in their intro videos, and then they're like,
That's
really cool.
True. That's true. Like Paul.
We'll see. Yeah, Paul was awesome.
BBUS last 2 seasons ago.
Last season.
Well, not counting the BBOTT.
That was a separate thing.
Okay.
All right. Next up,
Karen Singbile, real estate broker from Victoria, British Columbia.
She's the oldie.
She's 53. Let's just break Karen down here.
I really like Karen.
I love Karen.
I really like Karen.
I think she's a very nice person. I think they're throwing her to the wolves. She's going in with great strategies.
She's got her head in the game. She's ready to take out the strong players, keep the weak ones.
Right. She's there for the right reasons. But poor Karen.
There's always a huge target on the oldest person's back. Because they can't relate to most of the house guests in the same way.
It's going to be hard for her to be away from her family. She's got 3 kids.
It's not even that. It's just like inside, like house politics. It's an easy out for them to just be like, which one of these is not like the other, and get rid of her.
She's like 2 generations away. It's not just like, okay, she's 30-something. She's one of the older ones. Could be like their parent or grandparent.
I mean, sometimes that helps. Sometimes it works because they want that parental figure. But I don't know.
But Karen seems too nice. She's not going to have anything to talk about with these kids.
I feel like she could be a tiger. We'll see.
I'm going to think no.
Okay.
Plus, she's not going to be great at competition.
She said she's got bad knees.
But she does run 1.5 miles a day.
We don't know what 3 kilometers is.
That's 1.5 miles.
Okay. That's a guesstimate.
She's going to go in there like a wrecking ball, and I think that wrecking ball is going to go right out the other side of the wall.
I don't know. She said she's planning on going for that first HOH competition. I think it'd be really interesting if she did get it.
If she could bust through and win that first HOH,
that'd be pretty cool.
I would think she would make it to week 2.
Yes. Wow. Okay.
I'm not holding out a lot of hope for Karen. I'm sorry, Karen. You're a very nice person. It's not you, it's them. The odds are stacked against you.
Well, I'm rooting for her.
I'm rooting for her too, but it's not going to happen.
Also, she did mention that she's a really big fan of Cass and Gary, so if she could get something going with them, that'd be pretty sweet.
If Cass and Gary could jump on that train, that would be great too, but...
All right, well, next up, we've got Dylan Corman. He is a big dude.
Yeah.
Is it Corman or Carmen?
I think it's Carmen.
It's Carman. Carman.
He's 30 years old. He's a professional boxer from Madoc, Ontario.
I think he is a pretty big deal in the boxing world.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's like Canadian champion or like like maybe world. I don't know.
He's got no strategy.
I don't know, but he's a big deal.
He's just gonna wing it. He loves his Jake Russell Terrier, Jake. Well, it's a mix, actually. I think it was like Russell, a Schnauzer and Jack Russell.
I'm pretty sure that he is friends with John Party in real life. Mm-hmm. So he does know a bit about the game. I'm wondering, too, if he knows Netta, if they know each other. That's always interesting when people know each other from the outside world.
All right, so his idol is John Party. Surprise, surprise.
His BB idol.
Yeah.
Okay.
He has a bad back, though, and he's not feeling the sleeping on the floor, and he does not want the slop because it makes him feel weak.
He's another muscle guy. I see him definitely aligning with Dimitri and the guy from yesterday, Mark, right? Mark?
Yep. Yeah.
Bros Alliance.
Bros Alliance, definitely. He thinks he's going to do okay, though, because he's used to being bored.
I did like that. I thought that was pretty funny. I don't know. I feel like he does have a bit more charm than the other muscle guys. I feel like out of the muscle guys, he's probably the best one.
Well, he says he doesn't want a showmance. We'll see, but you know what chicks are for.
He seems like the smartest out of the muscle guys. And he's going to be the most socially...
Definitely the smartest, but
adept.
Potentially the most obnoxious.
We'll see.
He's just
Sometimes that's fun.
He's just gonna try and win every challenge, though.
That's the thing that got me really worried. He was like, I'm gonna win every single challenge. I'm gonna put an even bigger target on my back.
Okay, bye.
Okay. All right. Last but not least, we got the youngest of the season.
Jackie McCurk.
Is it McCurk?
Yes, she makes... Okay. She's a professional pizza maker.
Does that mean, like, she works at a pizza shop?
I think so.
Okay. But I think she's also a student. Whatever.
Either that or she works at a pizza factory.
Okay.
Right? Maybe she's up there making the Elio's pizza. I don't know. From Port Coquitlam.
Or Poco.
Right. Now, this is one of those ones who...
is going to sell out the girls?
Yeah.
Probably. She's all like, I'm a guy's girl. We'll see. I don't know.
I want to hang out with the guys, and maybe I'll find one girl that I can use, you know.
And then I'll screw her over.
Exactly.
I don't know. It's just like there's always one of these every season, and it looks like maybe there could be a girl alliance or something, and then this one person takes it down.
She idolized Heather.
Don't be hating on Heather.
I know, but this girl's got recruit written all over her.
Yeah. She seems very athletic. I think she could be a powerhouse in competition.
She's got a terrible memory. I think she's going to be the ornament of the Billionaire Boys Club.
I think she is going to get along with that muscle group.
Yep.
For sure.
No showmance, though, kids. She's been in a relationship for 5 years, and she thinks the guys are going to think that's great.
Okay.
This girl's got something to offer if she could tie down a guy for 5 years.
That's what she said. I don't know. That's just an interesting strategy.
She just wants to be herself,
but,
okay?
Okay, anyway. I don't really have that much to say about her, because I don't know. But anyway, overall thoughts here. I am thinking that the veterans are gonna steamroll the newbies.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just seems like the veterans just have these really strong personalities, and that could just be because we've seen them before. We haven't really seen much of the newbies yet. You can't tell that much from the pregame interviews.
Yeah, that's true. You really got to see these.
You got to see them in action.
These guys in action and see what's, who's going to be friends with who.
But I mean, if you think about it, like when we saw Johnny Mac preseason,
you never would have thought he would have made it.
No, I was going to say like
that far.
We knew this guy is going to be amazing to watch. I just mean like entertainment wise.
Yes, and it, super entertaining, but did he know what was going on?
I don't know.
I don't know.
We love you, Johnny Mac.
We do love Johnny Mac.
But anyway, these veterans, if they can stick together, but they won't. But if they can stick together,
they're gonna everybody's gonna be stabbing everybody. So
yeah. But anyway,
see what happens. It should be a great season from this lineup.
I'm very excited about this cast. Very excited. So let us know what you guys think in the comments. Who are you rooting for? Who do you think is going to be the first boot? And
Karen.
I think leave Karen alone. We should have a better look at the house on Monday. I believe. Yeah.
So look for another video on what's inside that house. I'm hoping it's generations.
We'll see. And then we'll get going full force next week. So until then, much love.